Welcome to the Explainer. So, you're a focused learner, right? You want to rapidly expand your Spanish vocabulary without getting completely bogged down in complex grammar rules. Well, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're bringing a structured breakdown to a super popular, rapid-fire Spanish quiz from the channel at Quiz Time. Our goal here? To seamlessly build your fundamental vocabulary from 0 to 200 words. We're going to visually organize this massive list to really make it stick, equipping you with the ultimate beginner's toolkit. Let's get into it.
Okay, let's dive into this agenda. We'll start with the beginner's toolkit, then move right into food, home, and life. After that, we've got navigating places and travel, followed by actions and emotions, and we'll wrap up with greetings and questions. We're actively using the chunking method today. Basically, we're grouping related concepts together so that processing this massive list of 200 words feels completely logical and easy for your brain to hold on to.
Let's kick things off with Section 1, the Beginner's Toolkit. We really need to set the stage here and understand exactly how we're going to build your new linguistic survival kit.
I absolutely love this direct quote from the source material. It says, "In this quiz, you'll test yourself with 200 essential Spanish words every beginner should know." I mean, that just sets the perfect high-energy vibe for us today. We aren't just passively sitting back and reading, we're actively challenging our recall every single step of the way.
But wait, before we start chunking all that vocabulary, you have to remember one golden rule. Pronunciation first. You see, the source we're analyzing uses a highly phonetic, learn-by-ear approach. And because of how the original audio was captured and auto-generated into text, we actually get some hilariously accurate phonetic spellings. Like, no joke, the Spanish word for fish is spelled out here as B-E-E-F, beef, or water is A-W-A, agua. I know, it looks totally unconventional, but honestly, embrace it. It's actually perfect for beginners because it forces you to learn by ear and focus on the spoken sound, rather than getting tripped up by traditional textbook spelling.
All right, moving right along to Section 2, food, home, and life. Let's look at the everyday objects we interact with literally from the moment we wake up.
Okay, these right here are your absolute foundational essentials. Water, phonetically written as agua. Coffee is café. Bread is pan. House is casa, and window is ventana. By mastering just these 5 simple words, you've already got the building blocks to describe a basic morning routine. Go ahead, recite them with me out loud right now. Agua, café, pan, casa, ventana. See? It's that simple.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how we can mentally map out the produce section of a grocery store to build really rapid connections. For apple, we have manzana. Orange is naranja. Potato is papa. Onion sounds like fiba. And tomato is tomat. If you literally visualize yourself walking through the aisles of your local grocery store while saying these words out loud, your brain is going to lock them in so much faster.
Moving over to proteins and treats, this is where those phonetic audio quirks we talked about earlier really shine. Remember the fish? Yep, captured here as beef. Chicken is beautifully and hilariously simplified to just po. Cheese is queso. And for dessert, cake is pastel and candy is dulce. Let's keep it light and fun. If you want chicken for dinner tonight, just confidently ask for po.
Hold up just a second. Let's pause our rapid-fire delivery for a quick reality check. How many everyday items can you name so far? Test yourself right now, without rewinding. Maintaining this interactive, active recall spirit is exactly how the source material keeps learners on their toes. It's the secret sauce to making sure the vocabulary actually sticks in your brain. Awesome job! Now let's head right into Section 3, navigating places and travel. Time to step outside. This is the crucial vocabulary you need to confidently walk out your front door and explore the world. When it comes to transport and destinations, notice how some of these words are basically freebies. Like hotel is literally just hotel. Train is exactly train. Then we have airplane, which is avión, and road, which is carretera. Oh, and I have to mention my absolute favorite phonetic translation from the entire source quiz. Supermarket is captured as super American. I mean, just sound it out phonetically. Supermercado. Super American. It's such a funny, brilliant memory trick to remember where to buy your groceries.
Let's pick up the pace and step into nature and weather. Rain is dubia. Snow is nube. Wind is bento. Cloud is just a quick nin. Mountain is Montana. And ocean is oceano. Try to visualize the great outdoors right this second. Feel the bento against your face. Look up at the nube falling. Tying a physical sensation directly to a spoken sound, that is an absolute masterclass technique for language learners.
Let's shift our focus inward now with Section 4, Actions and Emotions. Time to express yourself. We've got all the nouns in place, so now we need to learn how to actively express our feelings and our physical movements.
We're starting with a highly proven cognitive trick here. Learning opposites. Good versus bad. Bueno versus malo. Learning them as a linked pair means that if your brain remembers one, it naturally unlocks the other. It's like a mental buy one, get one free deal.
And this brilliantly illustrates how we can apply that exact same trick to words that closely resemble their English counterparts. Correct versus wrong translates directly to correcto versus incorrecto. The root structure stays exactly the same, you just add the prefix. It makes it incredibly intuitive to memorize.
Let's expand that toolkit with some key actions and states. Love is amore, sick is infer, sleep is dorm, see is bear, and buy is comprar. Seriously, I highly encourage you to physically act these out wherever you are right now. Point to your eyes for bear. Pretend to hand over some cash for comprar. Adding that physical motion drastically aids your memory retention.
So you've got your objects, you've got your places, and your actions. Are you ready to build a real conversation? Take a deep breath, reset your attention span, because we are moving into the final and absolutely most practical section of our explainer.
Welcome to Section 5, Greetings and Essential Questions. This is everyday communication. This is exactly where we deliver on the promise to tie all these loose individual words into a completely usable toolkit for the real world.
Let's walk through this sequence step by step. Step 1, hello is hola. Step 2, good morning is buenas. Step 3, what is simply the sound K. And step 4, thank you is gracias. If you sequence these 4 simple sounds together, you immediately have a polite, functioning interaction ready to go for any native speaker.
But hey, travel isn't always smooth sailing, right? So let's lock in your emergency and direction words. These are your ultimate survival words that you absolutely must memorize, just in case. Help is ayuda, stop is alto, lost is perdido, yes is sí, and no is no. Burn these into your memory right now. Just knowing ayuda and perdido can literally get you out of a highly stressful situation abroad.
Let's bring the energy back up with entertainment and time. Calendar is calendario, alarm is just alarm, movie is película, guitar is guitarra, and soccer is football. You can already see how many Spanish words you technically already know just because they mirror English so perfectly. It's almost like cheating, but in the best way possible.
So the crucial point to take away here is 200. That is the sheer volume of vocabulary words you just rapidly processed from the source quiz. Everything from the food on your breakfast table, to the weather outside, all the way to asking for help in a completely foreign city.
Congratulations! You've officially survived the ultimate beginner's quiz. Sticking through this phonetic, rapid-fire learning journey is for sure no small feat. You relied on your ears, your intuition, and your focus. It perfectly echoes the incredibly encouraging final message from our source text. You did the work.
So be totally honest with us. How many did you actually get right? And most importantly, are you ready for the next level? Keep testing yourself, keep practicing those phonetic sounds out loud, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.